I remember going out of the clinic after I'd been told that I had cancer, and I'm thinking, oh, I'm going to die.
Jumped in the shower and I felt this lump, and I thought, oh my gosh, what is this?
There are numerous people that have overcome tremendous odds to beat this disease.
I think the experience of a cancer diagnosis is devastating, even if you're told this is a relatively good prognosis cancer. And the person that's going through that treatment is vulnerable. It's so important in the care that they're given that people recognize the stresses that they're under and give them the hope that they need to face the diagnosis and the encouragement that helps them get through that treatment.
There's nobody stronger in this world than my mother. I know as a football coach, people always probably think that I'm motivated by former players, former coaches, people I've witnessed growing up. But for me as an individual to see the strength that she's persevered through some very difficult times. 18 years ago, the treatments weren't the same as they are now, and she's been a true soldier all the way through, and I think her positive attitude has been the biggest key to her success.
I looked out and the people were still laughing and the birds were still singing and the sun was still shining, and I thought, I can get through this. The world goes on. And that's the way I kind of approached it.
One of the really big advances I've seen in breast cancer over the last number of years is that we are finding ladies with earlier and earlier breast cancer when the chances of cure are much higher and when the treatment doesn't have to be as invasive. So ladies are able to have an excellent chance of cure and not go through such drastic treatment.
Well, I just, want women to know that the advances in treatment for this disease have been really astronomical. I mean, since the 17 years ago when I was first treated, the treatment has improved so much more and our success rates are so much greater. So I just really want women to know that this is a disease that they can beat, and they need to know that.
I've talked to ladies while seeing in their pink shirts like on the day of the run, and I know they're survivors. And this one grandma had her little granddaughter with her one day. And I said, "You're a survivor?" And she said, "I'm just off chemo." And I said, "I'm 18 years. And she just looked like, "Oh, this is my granddaughter. I can see her grow up, You give me hope."
When all of these people come together and are able to create this energy that is overwhelming, and if that type of energy can't find a cure somehow, then we'll never be able to find a cure.
You want to find a cure so bad because the hours they spend volunteering and the time they put in, and they're all wonderful people. And I love working with them, and I've met so many wonderful people.
The Madison affiliate really serves people in the Dane County area, and so many of the projects that we have the good fortune to fund are projects that are serving people that we see every day.
Well, every event I've been involved with has been great. They asked my mom to speak, but she won't let me go if she speaks. So I'm trying to get her in a mode where she'll actually let me come and observe her to give one of her talks, because I have so many people tell me so many great feedbacks on just her message, her presentation, her strength. I've had many people tell me she'll have them laughing, and 5 seconds later she'll have them crying, and then laughing again 5 seconds later. So I mean, she has a unique way, I think, of coming across to people.
I think that there are a lot of availability of service that can be provided, and I really do think the key is talking to your physician, understanding what's necessary, and using those resources as much as possible.
For the past 27 years, Susan G. Komen for the Cure has played a critical role in every major advance in the fight against breast cancer, transforming how the world talks about and treats this disease and helping to turn millions of breast cancer patients into breast cancer survivors. This has led to more early detection, more hope, more research, and more survivors. But more work needs to be done. Contact the Madison affiliate of Susan G. Komen for the Cure, or call to find out how your talents can be a part of an organization that ends breast cancer forever.